What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is your boy Agent TSwandol, and this is my Pyromaniac weapon review slash build video. This is definitely my favorite PvE weapon in the game, and the build I'm about to show you with, out of all the builds I've run with the Pyromaniac, this build synergizes best with this gun, and I want to show you why. And then we got some footage I'll show you afterwards. But first, let's jump into the build real quick. This is the Technician specialization. It's a great specialization for any kind of skill build, skill healing type of builds. We're going to jump right in with the Pyromaniac here. This is one that Cassie Mendoza had for sale a while back, and I picked one up. Really, really good. Mine does 19.7k damage with perfectly ignited, deal 40% damage to burning enemies. After 2 kills, applies burning to the next enemy you hit. And then I put Allegro on it, and it has Recharged. And Recharged, in my opinion, is an amazing talent. And without this talent on this gun, this build wouldn't be as strong as it is. Recharge really makes this that much stronger. Okay, so the mods I'm using on it, I have the Hollow Sight with 8% damage to elites, the Sturdy Extra with 20 rounds. I'm using the linked laser pointer underbarrel that you get for unlocking the rifles with the Technician, and what it does is it pulses enemies that you aim at. And then I have the Muzzle Brake 5.56 with 5% damage to elites. My secondary I'm using, I switched between a few different ones, but I just got this gun the other day. It is the Tactical M249 Para. This one has 22 damage on my build here. I've got regular ignited, 30% damage to burning enemies. After 3 kills, applies burning to the next enemy you hit, and then of course Allegro, and then protected reload in the next slot. And again, I got the 8% damage to elites. I got the plus 35 large pouch, the linked laser pointer, and then 5% damage to elites on that as well. My pistol, I don't know why I had it on this. I'm going to go right here. All right. So the pistol I like to use on this one right here, the fast hands of stable is not really important. I'm using it for rooted. While equipped and in cover, all skill damage and healing is increased by 25% for 10 seconds. Buff is lost when exiting cover. Can occur once per 60 seconds. So yeah, it's really strong right here for when you're in the gameplay. I don't think I'll really be able to show rooted off that well and what I'm about to show you right here, but you'll get the point of it also. Anyway, let's jump into the build. I'm running 3 pieces of Gilligard, so let's start off with the Kneepads. Alright, these are the Sidewinder Kneepads, and they have 28.9k armor with 11% total armor rolled onto it. I have hard hitting as my talent. And I'm running 2 defensive mod slots, one with 2104 armor, 5.5 total armor, 2% protection from elites. The next one is 3902 armor, 3298 health, and 3.5% total armor. Next piece that I got here is my backpack. I've had this for a while. This is a 476 gear score. I've got 18.5 total armor on it, 3022 health. I put 10.5 weapon damage on it. I've got on the ropes and harden. I'm not utilizing on the ropes on this build, but mainly harden. And then I have a utility mod slot with 136 skill power, 97 hive skill power, and 97 chem launcher. Then I've got a defensive mod with 4500 armor, 3% total armor, and then 1836 armor on kill. And then the last piece is the Night Watcher mask here. This one is 23.6k. I've got 54% damage to elites rolled on it, 14,862 health, and then it has the talent Perfect Spotter, 20% weapon damage to pulsed enemies, and then it requires 5 or more of the yellow batteries. And then I have a utility mod slot on this one, and it comes with 116 skill power, 62 seeker skill power, which I don't use seekers, but then a very nice 160 hive skill power. Very good mask right here. This is a very, very good mask, especially with the linked laser sight. Alright, I got 1 piece of Murakami on, and this is my holster, and I'm not too worried about the health on it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's definitely nice, but I mainly have this because it comes with the mod slot, the utility mod slot, and have a pretty decent skill power roll. I've got 31,000, just under 32,000 health, 765 skill power. And then my utility mod slot's 144 skill power, and then the 128 hive skill power is what really sets it off for me. But of course, the extra health, 8% plus 31,000, is nice as well. Alright, next we got the 0F's Badger Tough Chest Piece with 45.3k armor. Because I'm wearing the 1 piece, it gives me 7% damage to elites. The attributes on this one are 13% total armor, 24,000 health. I put 15% weapon damage on it. Of course, it has perfectly unbreakable, where 100% of max armor is repaired when your armor is depleted. Armor kits used within 7 seconds after that are not consumed, can occur once every 60 seconds. And for my mods, I have a offensive firearms mod with 5% assault rifle damage and 1% weapon damage, giving me an extra 6% assault rifle damage. And then I have a defensive mod with 63-61 armor, 42-32 health, and 1.5% total armor. I actually have a different one over here. Where's it at? That has a lot more armor on it, a little bit less weapon damage, but I've tried them both, and to be honest with you, there's so much survivability on this build that I'd rather take the extra 9% weapon damage that I get with this one over the armor, because in a minute you'll see the healing is insane. And then the piece that I added most recently is the firm handshake right here. These are the named Sokolov gloves. The one piece gives me 10% SMG damage, which every now and then I will use an SMG with it, but it's not my primary. I rolled 12% assault rifle damage on it, and I have a 9738 health roll, and then it comes with plus 90% skill power, and of course perfectly wicked. When you apply a status effect, gain 20% weapon damage for 20 seconds, and it requires 4 more red slots. So I wish I could roll higher than 90% plus 90 skill power, but it is what it is. I needed that one extra yellow. For a while I was wearing these Gila Guards. These give me more health and a lot more weapon damage, plus it has the utility mod slot here. But to be honest with you, the 12% assault rifle damage and then the 20% weapon damage for all weapons for 20 seconds when applying the status effect is amazing on it. That really makes it like work really good. So that is the weapons and the build. Got the chem launcher healer right here. I got 3 ammo on it with a 20-second cooldown. And the armor repair on it is 21,653 for PvE, 60,826 for PvP. I've got a 67 plus 67.2% heal mod, a plus 63.4% heal mod on this one. And then secondly, I'm using the Hive Restore. I'm not using the Revive because, to be honest with you, I really don't need it. I've got so much healing on this that it's awesome. So I've got 25 charges. They refill every 4 seconds. It gives me 73,000 healing per charge, and I've got 25 of them. PvP, it gives me 36,000. The mods I have are a plus 40.4% healing mod, and then a plus 43.2% healing mod, and then I'm using a 308 Hive skill power mod just to get up to where I need. I've actually got stronger healing mods. I think I have one that's 49%. That's right closer to the right at 3,000 on the skill power, so I'm not quite there yet. But if I can get a pair of firm handshakes with a little bit more skill power, then I'll have it no problem. But yeah, that's the build, and I'm going to show you a few things here at the shooting range. My damage to elites on the build right here is sitting at 99%. And if I actually have a 55% damage to elites mask that I could put on here and get up to 100, but I'm not going to waste 54%, just add an extra 1%. So, but yeah, let's test a few things out real quick here at the shooting range. All right, so I got the shooting range right here in the hall. I set it to challenging. You can do normal, hard, veteran, challenging, or heroic. I just put it on challenging for this part, and I have this set to elite. So as you can first see down where my skills are, the Hive is showing 31, but if you've seen just a minute ago during the build, I have 25 charges. This is what I talk about where recharge is so important. While equipped, skills deployed at full armor have 25% duration, charges, and ammo. So that's where it gives me the extra 6 charges out of it. So anytime I'm just running around fighting regular NPCs, I don't even worry about dropping it. When I'm getting ready for a boss fight, I'll go in and drop it on the ground. But so let's get into real quick why this is so strong. So I'm hitting 93, just under 94,000 headshots. With the gun, there's 2 kills, and here's where it gets really good. Pulse, 1 shot, they're on fire. It's in 148,000 damage to the head. It's insane. Switch over to the M249. As you can see, I still have Wicked going right now. You had that for 20 seconds, which is just insane. And so you get so much damage out of this. It's crazy how much. And then after 2-3 kills on this one, I'm gonna proc. Let me reload real quick, and then I'll proc Wicked again with this one. There we go. Now I'm hitting 148,000 when they're on fire with Wicked and Spotter all together. Insane. All right, let me drop that down here. Okay, I forgot I got Unbreakable. There we go. There we go. Sit and cover for a second. I can pop one heal, and look at that. It's just insane, the healing on it. As I'm taking damage, just put me right back up, just like that. Some damage. It's just going right back up. I'm telling you guys, I love this build. This is by far my strongest PvE build. I want to take it for the raid, but as of right now in the raid, I pretty much just use aces and eights. So, alright guys, well, I'm going to leave y'all with a little bit of footage. If you like this video, please hit that like button. This is my PvE review of the Pyromaniac. Like I said, it's one of my favorite guns in the game. It is my favorite PvE gun for open world activities and missions and whatnot. I'm going to try to put together a PvP build, but you know, once you go in the dark zone, everything gets kind of nerfed for PvP. But it is what it is, you know, I'm going to work with it. So yeah, this is the Pyromaniac. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we're going to dive into more weapons and gear coming up soon. Guys, y'all have a good one. Enjoy this footage, and I will talk at y'all later. Peace.